Right, so this is the BT 023 Bridgestone Sport Touring tyre. I've done around 200 miles on this one now, wet and dry, as you can see from the state of the rear wheel. Although our chain still looks good, you can still see the wee nodules on the back. It's a new tyre, and also the choke, just from the fact that it's not that old. It's not done too many miles. Quite good on the chicken strip front, a little bit better on the left hand side than the right, but this tyre may actually be showing up that the bike's got more ability than I have, because to be fair, I thought I would have scrubbed it all the way edge to edge by now, and I haven't done. One reason for that might be the fact that the previous owner seems to have been a Spinal Tap fan. I don't know if you can see that, but basically the suspension is dialed up to 11. It's set as hard as it can possibly go, so it's a little bit bouncy sometimes. That's going to be my next job, is to play with that. But the other thing that's worth noting with these Series 1 Fireblades is the front runs a 16-inch rim, so it's slightly smaller than standard front tyre. It doesn't mean that I haven't managed to blister it. I don't know if you can see that, but the heat of it is blistered. It's running a sport tyre on the front, and a combination of soft and hard. It's doing just a wee additional. Took it out today when I made the recording, and went out, did about 160 miles across some at times pretty poor tarmac, but also some quite good stuff, and I'm actually a little bit happier with the chicken strips, as you can see, because they're not that big. As I said, very confidence inspiring tyre these. Pretty good wet or dry, to be honest. No issues with the grip at all whatsoever today. Absolutely superb, and really recommended. I think the weird thing is having a sport touring tyre on something like a Fireblade. It's not the sort of obvious choice really, but as I said, combined with the sort of softer front, the hypersport front, the harder rear tyre is actually doing quite well. So it seems to be a good mix, especially given the dodgy front wheel, the 16-inch rim size on the front. So if you've got one of these bikes, it's a good match. If you haven't, I think the 023 tyres are a pretty good deal.